The Bible says Mary's husband Joseph was a carpenter. 2,000 years later, for those like Fadi Banura, a local Palestinian Christian, carving wood in the Holy Land puts food on the table year-round. His small factory in Bethlehem makes sculptures from local olive trees. These carved angels, crosses and images of Jesus make their way to shops catering to religious tourists. And this is, of course, the busiest time of the year.
There are a lot of people doing this, around 400. It's often a family business, a man and his wife and sons working in their factory. This kind of business has become one of the main incomes in Bethlehem. For 30 years we have been working in this factory. It came to me and my brothers from my father.
The olive tree is often mentioned in the Bible, so its wood has a special significance for Christians. A lot of the olive wood from here comes from offcuts from branches of trees that need to be trimmed, but also trees that have been felled for agricultural purposes. They bring it here. It has to be bought 1 year ahead of time because it takes that long for it to be dried out. And once it has been dried, then it can be tidied up into small pieces of this size before they will then be able to start working on it. Eventually, it ends up here, in souvenir shops next to the Church of the Nativity, where Christians believe Jesus was born. Tourists say this place is unparalleled in its importance to them. Veronique travelled from Switzerland with her mother this year.
It's everywhere. Everywhere is very important religious, on a religious level, but here in Bethlehem, of course, you live it in an intensive way.
Those who rely on visitors here say their numbers are down from last year, with the recent violence in Gaza worrying many travellers. But back at the factory, Fadi exports half of his goods to the US. For those who can't make the journey here, a small piece of the Holy Land comes to them.